Are you ready for my top 10 scent list? You're not getting it. I'll explain. Hold on. Hi guys, Brian Haywood here. Welcome back to my Beards and Banjos YouTube channel where we discuss tips and tricks for your beards. We do some product reviews and unboxings, and we've got a beard advice series where you guys can send in some pictures to me to the email address you see below. I take a look at that for a couple weeks. You get featured in your own beard advice series video, so check that out. But today I had all the intentions of doing my top 10 list. People have been asking me for it. I couldn't get it down to 10. So what am I going to do? We're going to go big. I'm going to give you my top 25 current scents. The top, or 5 of them that I'm going to start with are kind of like honorable mentions in that they're just kind of samples. I didn't have a full bottle of oil or balm, matching balm to go with it and all that stuff. So you get kind of honorable mention 5 scents that would probably go in the top 20 otherwise. And then I'm going to count them down from number 20 all the way down to number 1. So we'll see if we can do this and be efficient at it. But you're going to see my list is going to be a lot different than other people's list. I kind of have different preferences, and you'll kind of see that as we go through. But anyway, let's get started with the honorable mentions. And by the way, this list will probably be skewed more towards what I've seen recently, but I did consider every single beard oil that I've got. All right, but first of all, we've got Simple Man by WILDSIDE Beard Company, and this one's a very unique scent. This one is vanilla, lemon, and chai tea. So it's not really lemony, but I get vanilla and the tea, and then just a little bit of the lemon on that. So that's a very good scent, kind of an everyday scent. Next up, we've got Limoncello from the damn Yankee Beard Company, and this one is lemon and bay leaf. All right, so it's different than the lemongrass. It doesn't smell like lemongrass. Is more like a lemon head candy, and then it's got a little bit of the bay leaf, which kind of makes it more herbal, kind of like a potpourri kind of thing. But I've got this one in a butter too. It's a great scent. Next up, I'm out of the samples, but it's 2 scents that I tried from HONYOCKER Beard Company, and that is the 57, which is mahogany, teakwood, Hawaiian sandalwood, which lends itself more to like a slight cologne-ish with a wood background to it, which I really like. And then the Avenue Blue, which is probably my favorite barbershop scent that I've ever smelled. So there's 2 honorable mentions from HONYOCKER. Okay, and the last honorable mention to me, I think it's a top 10 scent for me. I'm not putting it in there because I don't have the matching balm and the full size oil and stuff. But this one is the Weekend Flannel from Renaissance Man Beard Company. And this one, it says citrus, but I don't really smell citrus. It's woody, cedar, patchouli, and then it's sugar. I like sweet smelling woods and hardwoods and that kind of stuff. You'll notice that a lot as I go through my list. But check out Weekend Flannel from Renaissance Beard Company. Highly recommend that one. All right, so now we're down to our top 20. So we're going from starting with number 20. And number 20 is probably the beard oil I've used the most. It's a Lumberyard from BEARDBRAND, and this one smells like a lumberyard. My dad was into woodworking, so I helped him a lot in the shop. So this one is pretty much like sawdust or fresh lumber that's been cut, not cut out of the forest, but cut in the wood shop. So I really like Lumberyard. 19 is a little hidden gem from the luxurious lineup. It is the Blatant Bastard, which is peach and vanilla. So not nearly as complex as some of his other scents, but a really great sweet scent. So if you're into the sweet and the fruity kind of scents, check out the Blatant Bastard. Number 18 is Frosty by Honest 8 Beard Company. And this is another very unique one. This one smells like buttercream icing off of a cake. Wedding cake, birthday cake, that kind of stuff. My wife loves birthday cake, so she likes it when I wear this one. I also like mixing this one with some of my other fruit scents because by itself this can be a little bit much, but if I put it with the Blatant Bastard or put it with something else I've got that's fruity, it's a good balance. So Frosty by Honest 8 Beard Company. 17, we've got Bibliophile from Anointed AK, and this one is a great scent. It's one of the first scents that has oud in it that I actually like. This one is oud, leather, mahogany, and teakwood. Very manly scent, very kind of old-timey scent, like you're walking through the book stacks and sitting on a leather chair in a library, fancy library somewhere. So that is Bibliophile from Anointed AK. 16, we've got Fruity Fusion from CRUSHER'S Creations. This one is mango and peach, pretty much fighting it out, and then strawberry notes in the background. A great fruity scent, and maybe because it's summer, I've got a lot of fruity scents in my lineup. You ask me 6 months from now, I may not have as many, but this one is a really good one to try from CRUSHER'S Creations, Fruity Fusion. All right, number 15, I've got Absinthe from CRUSHER'S Creations. Yes, you're going to see a lot of CRUSHER'S Creations. I like CRUSHER'S Creations. This one is interesting. Really complex. This one, once I smelled it for the first time, I just craved it more and more. I had a little sample. I kept wanting to go back and smell it some more, and I finally ordered some. But this one, it's got anise, fennel, cinnamon, cassia, nutmeg, herbal notes, and amber and woods base. And it's that amber and woods base to it. And then it's got some sweet. It's got a little cinnamon in it. It does not smell like licorice, which is what anise, the anise is in licorice, black licorice. It doesn't smell like that. To me, it's more like a nice, dark, warm, spicy, cinnamony, something, sweet goodness. All right, but that's Absinthe by CRUSHER'S Creations. All right, next up, we're up to number 14. We've got Brothers Groom. We've got Feels Like Summer. And this is a great citrusy blend. Reminds me of drinking Sunny Delight when I was a kid during the summer. What does this one have in it? It's got grapefruit, orange, lemon, lime, cedarwood, vanilla, and vetiver. So it's got a little more on the end to it. Makes it last a little bit longer. I'm lucky enough to have batch number 1, number 3 of 8 on that one. So that is Feels Like Summer from the Brothers Groom. All right, number 13, we've got Morocco scent from the Bearded Bastard. This is another kind of sweet, woody scent. And then it's the Moroccan spices are kind of the sweet spices to that. So sweet, exotic spices and wood. One of my favorites, and I've had this one a long time. So check that one out, Morocco. All right, number 12, we've got another CRUSHER'S Creations. We've got CINNFUL, and he's redoing this one, so that kind of scares me a little bit. But this one is spicy cinnamon and smooth bourbon. To me, Brian is the cinnamon master because his cinnamons are always a little more towards the sweet cinnamon, not the really, really strong cinnamon that knocks you down kind of stuff. So very sweet cinnamon with a little bourbon in it. He's going to redo it, and it sounded good as well. So be looking for that one. CINNFUL from CRUSHER'S Creations, number 12. All right, number 11, we've got Churchill from the Boston Beard Company. This one is apple, leather, and bourbon. I gotta smell it again. That's one of the greatest scents for the year right here. I'm not the hugest leather fan, but this one blends in nice. So it's a pretty even blend of apple, bourbon, and the leather, and it is a very nice scent. So check that one out. That is Churchill from the Boston Beard Company. Top 10. Let's see what we got for number 10 is the Tobacconist from Luxurious Bastard. And this one's interesting. I don't really use the oil. I use the balm. And I use it on top of some other, a lot of other oils. For some reason, I just like the smell of this one. All of the luxurious balms to me have an extra little tanginess to them when you compare them to the oils. So this one, it's got that cinnamon, it's got that like tobacco leaf out of the field or drying in the warehouse. And then it's got that extra little tanginess to it with the balm. So I really like using this one mixed with a lot of other things. So that's the Tobacconist from the Luxurious Bastard, number 10. All right, number 9 might surprise you, but I keep going back to this at night a lot, or just on kind of a regular day where I want something that is not super complex and weird, but that is Peppermint and Tea Tree. And this is a butter I have from the 607 Beard Care. So Peppermint and Tea Tree is a nice soothing scent. I like minty scents. As long as they're not overpowering, that's a really great blend and an excellent butter too. You'll see that on my top butters list coming up, hopefully within about a week or so. So Peppermint and Tea Tree, 607 Beard Care, number 9. Number 8, we've got Temple Smoke from BEARDBRAND. So this one is like you're in a temple in Tibet. It's got another one that's got some exotic spices. This one's different than anything I've ever smelled. This one's really good. So it's got oud in it as well, but I don't really smell the oud, but it's earthy, smoky undertone, frankincense and myrrh. All right, so that's what gives it the church kind of smell to it. All right, so that's a great one to check out. And this one is the utility balm that I have here. So Temple Smoke by BEARDBRAND. Number 8, that one was. All right, number 7, we've got BAARDEN, and this is the Moroccan spice and citrus. So this one mixes together a lot of stuff I like. So that Moroccan spice is kind of the sweet spice, and then the citrus is a sweet Italian blood orange, which gives a little extra kick. So this one, I call it a citrus scent, but it's got that Moroccan spice in it. It gives it kind of a leg up compared to a lot of the other just kind of plain citrus scents. Great one, lasts a long time. So check that one out. Moroccan spice and citrus from BAARDEN. And that one was number 7. All right, number 6, we've got the Horn-Toed Beard Company Teakwood and Tobacco. And to me, this is kind of the closest thing that I wear regularly that is more like a cologne. That teakwood, it says wood in it, and it's kind of woody, but it also lends itself to being more like a cologne scent. And then it's got the tobacco as well. So it's a very manly scent. When I wear it, my wife says, "You smell good." That's always a good thing. So that is Teakwood and Tobacco from the Horn-Toed Beard Company, number 6. All right, we're down to the top 5, and we've got another one from the Luxurious Bastard. And this one, the label has gotten oily, as you can see. But this one is the Curious Bastard. This is my favorite scent from the Luxurious Bastard. It's got some of that churchiness to it, because it's got the frankincense in it. So it's got a little bit churchy if you like that stuff. If you like the Holy Bastard. I don't really like the Holy Bastard, but I really like this one. You got the frankincense in it, but then it's got some spices with it as well. So it's frankincense, cinnamon, and clove. And that cinnamon and clove mixed with the frankincense is a very curious combination. So check that one out. Curious Bastard from the Luxurious Bastard, number 5. All right, the top 4 were tough. Every day I kind of change back and forth on this one, but here we go with number 4. I've got Old Stogie from CRUSHER'S Creations, and that is a nice cigar blend. But it's not really a cigar blend in a way, because it's very deep and complex, and I get more of the amber to it. It's got like mulled wine and apples and cinnamon, all of that mixed together. And then to me, any tobacco or cigar is kind of in the back on that one. That's a great kind of intoxicating scent. You just want to smell it some more. In fact, these top 4 are all that way. But this one's Old Stogie by CRUSHER'S Creations, number 4. All right, number 3, I've got the damn Yankee Beard Company. This one is the Cedar, Tobacco, and Vanilla, and it's exactly what it says it is. Cedar, Tobacco, and Vanilla. And I love all 3 of those. This one, you get the pipe tobacco, and I don't know exactly what that is, or the combination of that and the cedar and the vanilla. I absolutely love the scent. All of these in the top 4 that I'm mentioning, I kind of go back and put more on because I keep wanting to smell it some more throughout the day. But a great, great tobacco scent. Cedar, Tobacco, Vanilla, Damn Yankee Beard Company. Check it out. All right, we got number 2. We've got the newest release from BAARDEN, and that one is Tobacco, Bourbon, and Leather. Whew, what a great scent. This is very manly, but still very clean. And it's pretty strong too. I really do like this scent. It lasts all day for sure. And I have it in the balm and the butter and a soap and everything else I can get my hands on. But tobacco, bourbon, and leather on that one, exactly what it says it is. And this one's kind of interesting. It does not change as you go throughout the day. It's that same scent that you start with. It's the same scent you get 6 hours later. It's a very deep and complex scent, but it doesn't have where one layer wears off and then you smell something else for a while. So if you like what it smells like out of the bottle, you're going to like it 6 hours later. So number 2, Tobacco, Bourbon, and Leather from BAARDEN. Number 1, if you've been watching my videos, you saw me go over this one not too long ago. This one is SINATRA from the Boston Beard Company, Tobacco and Strawberry. And I just keep wanting to smell it some more. Okay, so for me, Mike from the Boston Beard Company, you're knocking out of the park. I got some really good companies in 2019, some newer companies that are really coming on strong. And the Boston Beer Company is near the top of the list for sure on that one. So he's working on this one, and I got to get a hold of some butter on this one. So right now he's got oils and butters. He's working on getting some other things, so you want to make sure you stay tuned. He's got a lot of new releases coming out. I can't wait to try those either. But my number one currently is SINATRA from the Boston Beer Company, tobacco and strawberry. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed my list. I went through it as quickly as I could. A lot of food for thought there about ones to try out. Let me know in the comments about which ones you've tried, which ones are near the top of your favorites, or which ones that I went over that you don't have that you're like, maybe I should check that out. Anyhow, guys, I always appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.